St. Louis Cardinals versus New York Mets. The Cardinals arrive in Queens carrying momentum and a chance to tighten their grip on the National League Central race. St. Louis sits second in the division at 36-28, just 4.5 games behind Milwaukee, while the Mets are battling through a difficult stretch at 29-37, last in the NL East and 15.5 games off the lead. The opening game of this series was all Cardinals, a dominant 7-0 victory, and the numbers lean their way again with a 60.9% projected win probability. For New York, this is about stopping the slide. For St. Louis, it is about continuing a surge that is beginning to reshape the division picture. The season comparison reveals two clubs built very differently. St. Louis owns the stronger offense, hitting .243 as a team with 285 runs and 70 home runs. The Mets are batting .229 with 265 runs and 67 homers. Jordan Walker has been the engine of the Cardinals lineup, leading the club with a .301 average, 17 home runs, 52 RBIs, 76 hits, and a .916 OPS. Ivan Herrera supplies a team-best .392 on-base percentage. For New York, Juan Soto leads in average, .272, home runs, 13, and OBP, .366, while Bo Bichette tops the club with 32 RBIs and 61 hits. The Cardinals also hold a slight edge in slugging, .388 to .365, and overall, OPS, .710 to .657. On the mound, both teams have been competitive. St. Louis carries a 4.03 ERA and 1.34 WHIP, while New York owns a 3.80 ERA and 1.28 WHIP. The matchup highlights an intriguing contrast. A Cardinals lineup producing more consistent run creation against a Mets pitching staff that has often kept games within reach. It is offense versus pitching discipline, and that tension sits at the center of this contest. Recent form heavily favors St. Louis. The Cardinals have won 5 straight, outscoring opponents 30-16 during that stretch, including wins over New York, Cincinnati, and Texas. The Bats have erupted for 7, 6, 10, and 5 runs in 4 of those victories. The Mets, meanwhile, are 2-3 over their last 5 games. They were shut out 7-0 by St. Louis, dropped another game to San Diego, and have struggled to generate consistent offense. While New York has flashed signs of life with wins over San Diego and Seattle, the overall rhythm belongs to the Cardinals. One club is rolling, the other is searching for stability. The pitching duel could determine everything. St. Louis hands the ball to Hunter Dobbins, who enters 1-0 with a 2.77 ERA and 1.31 WHIP across 13 innings. He has struck out 14 hitters and allowed just 1 home run. Opposing him is Christian Scott, who is 2-0 with a 2.50 ERA and the same 1.31 WHIP over 36 innings. Scott has piled up 41 strikeouts and demonstrated the ability to work deep into games. Dobbins has shown sharp swing and miss stuff in limited action, while Scott brings a larger sample size and proven durability. Their ability to control traffic early may dictate the entire flow of the afternoon. Watch for St. Louis to pressure New York with lineup depth around Walker and Herrera. The Cardinals have consistently turned base runners into scoring opportunities and are producing more extra base damage. The Mets need Soto and Bichette to spark quick offense and avoid chasing from behind. If the game reaches the late innings close, New York's stronger team pitching profile gives it a chance, but St. Louis enters with greater confidence, hotter bats, and superior run production. After analyzing both teams, my first pick for this match is New York Mets winner. The pitching matchup suggests a competitive game, but St. Louis brings the sharper offensive edge and significantly better form. Walker's power, the Cardinals' recent scoring surge, and a lineup that continues to manufacture runs should prove enough. Expect the Mets to keep it tight behind Scott, but over 9 innings, St. Louis appears positioned to win another key game and continue its climb in the National League race. My second pick for this match is total over 8